everyone, I'm Courtney Rushing, and today I'm talking to Cesar Gomez. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Doing good. Nice and cold outside, so I'm thankful to be inside, all right? So you're a club promoter, right?
Yes, I am.
Tell me what goes into that.
I've been in the club industry since 2001. I started as a DJ. Then I did the DJ thing for about 4 years, and then I got kind of burned out a little bit because back in the day they didn't used to pay you as much as they pay you now. I got burned out, and then I started doing promotions. Build up my network, start promotions. And I started promotions back in 2004. Started my own company, which is called Senior Entertainment. In January, it'll be 11 years I've had my company, and been working pretty much any club that you can imagine.
Wow.
From Club Vision, and pretty much any club that you name, I've got my hands on.
Yeah, I've been reading a few, and you've been at Hangovers, Whiskey Park, Tongue and Groove, and all of those just specifically are in Atlanta.
Yes.
Is this where you're from?
I'm from California. Well, I should say I was born in Guatemala, and I moved here. I moved to California when I was 6 years old. My parents wanted a better opportunity for us and stuff like that. So we moved here when I was 6. And then from California, I was 17 when I moved to Atlanta. And same things, they wanted better chances for us to grow up, and, in a nice environment. California, as you know, is so overpopulated.
Yeah, so big.
So, yeah, and I've been here since 97. So I started doing like I told you, I started doing club promotion since 2005. Been doing pretty much any club that you mentioned. Currently, I have Hangovers on Thursdays and Whiskey Park on Fridays, and then I do Tongue and Groove on Saturdays.
Wow.
So that's all I need for now. Then if I take more events, I'll really drive myself crazy.
Yeah, I bet. I cannot imagine.
Yeah, I run my own company and everything, so I have no assistant. So everything that regards to guest lists, bachelorette parties, you name it, I have to do it all. So it's a handful.
Wow, so it's like a one-man show, basically.
Pretty much,
and you are the man that does it
Yeah.
all. That's great. So I feel like sometimes the promoters almost get overlooked, but you play like such a crucial role in any club's business, What goes into promoting that? There's so much more into it. What do we not see?
Absolutely. Well, like you were saying, it's not as easy as it looks, because people think that anybody can promote. If anybody would promote, like, everybody would be doing it.
Exactly.
But it's more to it. Like you said, it's what happens behind the scene is, like, I constantly have to work. Like, literally, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but on my phone I have over 5,000 contacts. So people constantly 24/7 always hit me up. It's either, if it's not about a guest list, birthday party, booking tables, anything like that, it's always something. My phone's always, that's why I have to keep my phone on silent, because it's always ringing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so what pretty much what happens behind the scenes is I have to message birthdays. I go through Facebook, Instagram, and see who has messages that week. And if a certain person that I know personally has a message, I send them a personal message. Say, hey, come to Tongue and Groove, or come to Whiskey Park. I can get you a special on a birthday package for your birthday or something like that, And usually, like, the bachelorettes, they usually hit me up because I don't know who's getting married then. So usually, like, all of my contacts, if there's someone's getting married, hey, Cesar, I have a friend that's getting married. I need to do a bachelorette party for her. I was like, of course. So so I'm always on the go, pretty much.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Do you get off days with that schedule?
No days off.
My
this
gosh.
happens 24/7. So
I would throw my phone out the window.
I'll have thousands of texts or emails that I have to respond to. So it's,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a 24/7 kind of thing.
I cannot imagine.
Yeah.
So what are you looking for when you're finding people to promote, other than just like if it's their birthday or a special event? Or is there a certain type of person that you're looking for that you want to get into the club?
Well, usually what the club plays me to bring is it's like a diverse crowd. Like, most of the club, the venues that I work for are really diverse. Comes with anything from Asian, Asians, Persians, Caucasians, you name it. It's all a little bit of everything, So that's why. So that's what I'm looking for in a little bit. And like I say, most of my contacts are all really diverse friends or contacts that I have.
Wow, I bet that is crazy. So being at a club, I imagine you've seen some crazy things.
Oh, absolutely.
What's one of the craziest things that you could tell us?
Well, whoa. I actually been sober for going on 40 days now.
Oh wow,
So
congratulations.
thank you very much. It's kind of different being sober, like that compared from being a little intoxicated when you see people around going crazy. So I think that's probably like now that I've been sober, I put my all my senses to it. I was like, man, I was like, was I really like that when I used to drink? I was like, because people are crazy. They don't know, when you're intoxicated, they don't know how you act.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not saying like just anybody, but it's like people that, I drink a lot. They act crazy. They go bananas. They think they can dance and all that. So it's like, it's entertaining for me now. So
I
like,
bet.
Oh, wow. But that's a hard one to say, which that's the craziest thing I ever seen. I want to say maybe there was this guy, I forgot the name. I don't want to say the name of the club because I'm going to get in trouble. But it happened a few years ago, and he almost got completely naked because he was so wasted. He got completely naked on the dance floor. So
oh my gosh,
that's probably one of the craziest.
He's trying to make it a
so
strip
far,
club.
Yeah.
No, you're not that kind of promoter.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta tell him.
Yeah.
So it's never boring, I'd imagine,
Yeah,
right?
Never boring.
Never
No,
boring. Well, that's
it's
good.
always-
It's not just a desk job.
Yeah, it's
much more.
something.
That's great. So what are you currently working on? I know that you said hangovers on Thursdays.
Mhm.
Is that all that you're doing right now?
Those are the in the future. I'm actually I got a sponsor that I'm gonna get into like doing big concerts.
Mhm.
So I'm actually talking into that. Just getting out of my boundary, the club thing, because the club thing you can only go a certain level, and after that, when you hit a certain level, it's like you stop. You can't go nowhere. So my next step will probably be concerts. Doing like major concerts.
Awesome.
Mhm.
So is this something that you always knew that you wanted to do?
No,
Really?
I kind of just got into it. Like I said, I got burned out of DJing, and it just happened. I was like, I need to make some more money. Especially I already have my clientele already built up. That my friends or my contacts came and see me and perform whenever I was. So I was like, maybe I can do something a little more than that and actually, get paid more. So now I actually pay the DJs instead of.
Yeah, it makes sense, right?
Yep.
Well, everything that you said just makes me want to go to a club now and
Yeah.
have fun and bring all my girls.
Well,
and
come out, I'll take care of you. I got you,
exactly.
yeah.
Now
got
you're going to have my
yeah,
contact after
absolutely,
this that you can
absolutely.
just add to your list.
Yeah.
Well, it was wonderful talking to you, Caesar, and
no
getting to
problem.
know you. I am Courtney Rushing. Be sure to check out CourtneyRushing.com for more.